Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bibi and this is Bibi's Financial Journey. So today we're going to be doing a debt confession video for November. I want to first thank you for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Second, I wanted to tell you guys that I am so sorry that I didn't have a debt confession video for October. I got a little excited about my November payments that I wanted to push ahead and tell you guys about it and actually color my tracking for November, but it didn't make any sense because at that time I had not completed all of my debt, my minimum debt payments for all of my debts. So I held off until now. The other thing I wanted to tell you, there was something else. Give me a second. Okay. The third thing I wanted to tell you guys is that I do have more than I need for my debts and for my minimum payments to pay them on my envelope here for debt bills. I realized that I was paying more than I needed to towards the minimum payments. I was paying $173. I should have only been paying $171 for that budget. And I explained a little bit more about that and how I came up with that in a short that I hope you guys check that out. But and I'm going to stop paying those $2 extra. I'm just going to go ahead and pay the $171. But for the $8 that I have here after completing all of my debt payments for November, I'm going to roll that over into the credit card number one envelope here towards the $500 that I'm hoping to have by the end of this year. It doesn't look like I'm going to, but whatever I have at the end of this year, that's what I'm going to go ahead and put onto my first credit card. And we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the $8. I only have a 10 here because this is 5. So I'm going to take that 10 out of here and see if I have any change in here. And I do. I have $2 here that I can put back in my debt bills envelope. So I'll put that over there for a minute. So now I should have $241 here. 150, 200, 20, 30, 31. Sorry, I didn't line that up correctly. That's 150, 200, 20, 30, and 40, and $41. So now I have $241 in my credit card number one envelope here to pay that off. For my debt bills, I should now have $327 towards paying off, not paying off, but paying my minimum balances for December. That's 100, 50, 200, 250, 300, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So that should be correct now. Hopefully, yep. All right, so that is done now. So why don't we go ahead and go over what I've done in the last 2 months as far as my minimum payments is concerned. So for credit card number one, this is what I got excited about in October. I had the opportunity, I realized that I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't taking the minimum payment that I was applying to my Wayfair credit that I paid off and taking that $50 and applying it to here. So then I realized that and I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I took the minimum payment that I would have applied to Wayfair in October and applied it to credit card number one, and also the minimum payment for November, and applied it to credit card number one. I hope that explains how I came up to 140, because 50 plus 50 is 100, and then the $40 minimum payment that I have to pay is included, so that would be $140. Okay, so here you see the lows. It's just showing my minimum payments. These are my balances that I have. I do not include my interest. I have to really think about how I'm going to do that next year. But right now, I'm not including the interest rate. I think I'm doing myself a little bit of an injustice, not including the interest. And the reason why I don't include the interest is because it's variable for most of them. They're variable. I think the only one that is fixed rate is my line of credit number 3 and line of credit number 2. I think right now line of credit, it used to be variable, but now it's fixed. For my line of credit number 2. Yeah. So line of credit number 2 is now fixed, I believe. It may fluctuate. And line of credit number 3 is definitely fixed. They told me it's fixed at $12 and some, I'm sorry, not $12, but 12% and some odd 12 point something for line of credit number 3. But I do know Target, Tire Plus, credit card number 1, Lowe's, and credit card number 2, they're all variable. So that means it could be 1% and one time, and then the next time it can be another percent. And then what else I'm dealing with is Tire Plus, because I got my credit card at a promotional time. So part of my balance is actually at a fixed rate. The other one is variable. I don't know how they figured that out, but that's how it is. That's how that's what I'm paying at. And just so you guys roughly can check, I know I wrote it down what my interests were. Let me see, in August maybe? No, September, I believe it was. And I wrote it down somewhere. I want to show you guys that. I don't know if it's still at this rate because it is, like I said, variable, which really sucks. Maybe it's back here. Yeah, I think it's back here in my notes. Yep, right here. So, right here. Just, I don't know if you guys can see that. So, these were my interest rates. And you can see variable for credit card number 1 at 29.2. Lowe's is 26.99. That's also variable. And then it's credit card number 2, 31.7, variable. Tire Plus, 28.8, variable. Lowe's, I'm sorry, line of credit number 2 has been at $19.99 for a couple of months at the interest rate. But line of credit number 3 is fixed. I know that for sure because they told me. It was 12.97. Red card is at 28.5 variable, and then there's another and that's only for a portion. I'm sorry, this is not for my, let's go back up here to Tire Plus. This is where there's 2 interest rate I'm competing for here. Tire Plus, most of my balance is at 28.8%, and that's a variable rate. The one that's fixed is only for $584, and that's at 22.8 because I got this card at a promotional time, and a part of my balances, they have it fixed just at 22.8%. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I should do the Avalanche, which makes sense because then that means I don't pay so much interest rate. But if you don't have the capability financially to do that, or maybe it's a little bit like, I don't really, it seems like so much when you just attack the one that has the highest interest rate, because that could be the one that has the highest balance. And that's what I'm competing for. I'm competing at, because my highest interest right now is the credit card number 2 at 31.7 at a variable rate. It's not the highest balance, but the one that's the highest balance is red card, and it's at a variable rate of 28.5. But when I look at how much I'm paying as far as the dollar amount for my red card is higher because I have a higher balance on it. So my red card dollar amount from my interest is at $71 and some odd cents. But for credit card number 2 is like 50 something dollars. So I don't know if I should look at it that way or should I just look at it at the percentage rate. So I need to figure all that out next year and hopefully know exactly what I'm going to be doing come January. I need to think about it a little bit more. But I really do want to try really, really hard to try to completely wipe out my debt, I should say, completely wipe out my debt by the end of 2026, I believe. So that would be 3 years. Oh, because I started in November, so that would be November of last year. So that would be 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2026. I'm giving myself 4 years because I need to have I really, really, by the end of 2026, I want all of my debt completely gone. I'm hoping that I can pay it off sooner. God willing, I get to that point, but we're going to see. Okay. I'm giving myself until the 2026 to give myself a little breath, but I'm hoping by the end of 2025 to actually be done with it. But again, we will see. So right now I'm going to go ahead and start on my tracking for each of my debts. Just so you guys know, it will include my October payment, minimum payment, and also my November payment. So I will be coloring boxes, more boxes than I usually color during those months. Doing my tracking, my debt confession videos. Give me a few seconds and I'm going to set up everything for you in just a hot second.
To the rave is clear, turn big DJs do us dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave is clear, turn big DJs do us dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave is clear, turn big DJs do us dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave is clear, turn big DJs do us dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year.
Tell me that you love me. Say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me. Say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me.
Clear turn big.
Say it more.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, you'll know.
To be yours.
Yeah.
Tell me that you love me.
Clear turn big.
Say it more.
Yeah, my man.
Tell me that you want me.
Yeah, you'll know.
To be yours.
I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year.
Tell me that you love me, say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me, say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me,
Clear, turn big,
say it more.
yeah. My man, yeah, you'll know.
To be yours.
Yeah,
Tell me that you love me,
clear, turn big,
say it more.
yeah. My
Tell me that you
man,
want me
yeah, you'll know.
to be yours.
Enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do his dangerous smear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year.
Tell me that you love me, say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me, say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me,
Clear, turn big,
say it more.
yeah. My man, yeah, you'll know.
To be yours.
Yeah,
Tell me that you love me,
clear, turn big,
say it more.
yeah. My
Tell me that you
man,
want me
yeah, you'll know.
to be yours.
I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do us dangerous fear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do us dangerous fear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do us dangerous fear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year. When I enter the rave, it's clear. Turn big DJs do us dangerous fear. My man, them we're meant to be here. You'll know our names by the end of the year.
Tell me that you love me, say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me, say it more. Tell me that you want me to be yours. Tell me that you love me,
Clear, turn big,
say it more.
me, my man, yeah, you'll know.
To be yours.
Yeah,
Tell me that you love me,
clear, turn big,
say it more.
me, my
Tell me that you
man,
want me
yeah, you'll know.
to be yours.
That is it. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. And before I go, please don't forget to check out my description where I have a link for Upside. Upside is an app that you can use to get discounts on your gas purchases, actually cash back on your first. If you use the link below or my code, which will be listed below, you will get 15 cents off of your first claim that you choose. And you also may get an extra some cash back. So just check it out. And yes, I do get something out of it. You get 15 cents off of your first claim, and I get 15 cents after your off of one of my claims. So you'll be helping me out and helping yourself too, because Upside is a really great app. Until next time, bye for now.